All right, welcome back to another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Netflix original series, Masters of the Universe, Revelations Tri-Klops. And before we get into taking a look at this figure, I just want to ask and say, I hope everybody is having a great week. And if you're not having a great week, hopefully it turns around to where you have a great weekend. I hope everybody is doing well out there. And let's get into taking a look at this guy's accessories, shall we? So starting off, I want to take a look at Tri-Klops' alternate, alternate uniform, alternate gear, alternate cult attire, so to speak. This is his ceremonial tech is everything type of thing, and then he comes with the bottom half here. Bottom half, top half, I think it's the whole thing. It's just like one long dress, and then this goes over it. So taking a look at this, we have a cloth cape, and mine has. I think they did this for a reason here. Excuse me. They put like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a little tiny circle. And I think there's something there. I don't know, it's glue or something to get that to, I guess, weigh the cape down just a tad bit, just to keep it from curling up at the end. I have no idea. This is a soft plastic. Yeah, his old football gear that he decides to. No, I'm kidding. It's his cult ceremonial robe for technology. So this is all soft plastic, and then you have your clasp in the back right here where it buckles, cape coming down, and then you have, which is nicely painted on, these symbols. These symbols are actually Tri-Klops' eyes, because you know, in the original, not on this guy, but on the original, he had a circle, a square, and then a triangle. And one was like blue, red, and I think the other one was like green or something. Excuse me if I do recall on the original. But yes, I will put this on him and show this on him here in a little bit. And then moving on, we have the ceremonial skirt. This is one piece, arms come through here, neck, and of course it velcros in the back, but we'll get into that. All right, so moving on. He comes with his alternate head, the one with this huge, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but yeah, so pretty neat. This does rotate, so that's cool that they actually included that feature just like the original. I guess you could say this is kind of a triangle. Doesn't look like a triangle to me, but that's just me. But yeah, I mean, Tri-Klops he's a cool figure. You know, he's a Cyclops' younger brother, because Cyclops was out first from X-Men, you know. All right, well, moving on. But if you take a good look at this figure, right? If you take a good look at this figure, coming down to the head strap on this alternate head, and we'll get into the other one too, he kind of resembles somebody. You guys can tell me who he kind of resembles in real life. Leave it in the comments down below. I can tell you exactly who he resembles. But I'd rather you guys leave it in the comments down below. But in the cool thing about this guy is that in the 2000X series, you can actually, underneath the visor, he has two sets of eyes. You know, he has two sets of eyes. He has eyes underneath, just they're not there. So he actually has a tech that actually goes over the eye holes and then goes into his visor here, so he can see. Yep, there's a whole Origins comic book out there on Tri-Klops. If you get a chance to check it out, go ahead. It's been out for a long time. And then he comes with alternate hands. So he comes with two pimp slapping hands. So, excuse me, which is very, very nice. And right here, look. I don't know what the carving is there on the back of the hand. I guess it's because he's supposed to be, I guess at this point, part android, I guess. That's what that's for. I have no clue. If anybody knows, please leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, so he comes with 2 pimp slapping hands, 2 gripping hands, and of course his iconic sword, which is really, really cool. So this is just a, silver blade. This is casted in orange with some black paint on it. Nicely done. Nicely done. They did the little crystals that are in the sword, but nicely done. Now, oh my lord, sorry. I do apologize. Give me one quick second. Sorry about that, y'all. My allergies are really kicking my butt lately, and so which therefore I do apologize for the throat clearing. One thing about this guy, he's not a buffoon. He's not a buffoon the way that he was made to be in the Revelation series. Look, I said it before. I liked the cartoon. It was nostalgic. I enjoyed it. But there are a few things that I don't go for myself. Look, from seeing this figure going from being kind of whatever in the original series, and then the 2000X series, they made him, he's a swordsman. He was making all of Skeletor's tech, including his own tech. He's a highly intelligent character. And then you make him into some kind of cult leader about technology because Skeletor has disappeared, gone, dead, whatever you want to say. No, you figure that he would have had free reign to do what he want, not fall into some kind of weird tech cult. But hey, whatever. That's the way the story is written. Me, I'm going to keep him to the way that he originally was, and that is some badass swordsman, guy who can make tech. I mean, he was the equivalent of the evil man at arms. That's all I'm going to say on that one. All right, so let's get into looking at this figure. Enough of my rambling. So, from head to toe, looking at his head sculpt, I mean, this is a nostalgic look as far as Tri-Klops. Very nice. I like it. I think he's great. I think that what they're doing with the 40th anniversary He-Man that's coming out for Revelations, that's the way these figures should be done, like that. They need to come out with another Skeletor on that one. That's just my opinion. And give us a, yes, a good Skeletor, just like you're giving us a good He-Man. Tri-Klops is great. Sorry, back to the review. So you have his eye. There's a square, and then this does turn. Then you have the circle. It's a little stiff to get it to turn. And look, they incorporate the over the eyeball itself to give it some to make it look like he's squinting. I can't think of the words right now, so I do apologize. But this is not a triangle. And if it is, it's a weird box triangle looking shape. But yeah. So yeah, expression. Thank you. So it gives him expression with these different eyes, the way they, the way the different mechanics go over the top. And then you have his face sculpt. So going down, chin strap nicely painted on his face till, the chin strap here, which is supposedly holding the helmet on. And then there's that face sculpt, if anybody could tell me who that resembles. Hair coming down the back, nicely done. A lot better than the way they did He-Man's, I can tell you that much. And then you have, and I don't own He-Man in this line. I don't. I own King Grayskull, and I own Faker, and stuff like that, but not He-Man. Didn't care for the way he looked. And Skeletor, well, let's just say that the 80s Skeletor would beat up this Skeletor. Then getting to his armor, nicely painted orange. I got a little bit of slop right here on the side. Doesn't bother me any. I like the way they did the spikes on the shoulder pads. going to the back, down to the strap to the back, going across. Now this here, I didn't think that this was actually made like this, that it was supposed to be like that. I thought it was a mistake, but no, that's the way he actually was. I had to go back and look at the original Tri-Klops to see, and yeah, because that's part of his battle harness, you know, covers the shoulders and the chest and covers his midsection, and then he has his WWE Championship belt going across, along with his loincloth going all the way down, which this is soft plastic, and then down to his boots that are all just casted in black, and then the straps. And then once again, they did some leathering there to make it look like leather boots, which is nice. Like I said on King Grayskull, if you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. Yeah, this here, I don't know what this whole mark is here on the arm, but I guess he has robotic arms. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know. I don't remember Tri-Klops ever having that. Then down to his wrist gauntlets. Nice casted orange plastic. All right, so now I got all the paint articulation out of the way. Let's take our detail out of the way, not articulation. Let's look at his articulation. Now I already went over the fact that his eyes can turn, his head can turn side to side, and he can look up that far because of the head sculpt, because of the hair. Actually, no, there you go. Actually, if you get this harness out of the way, he can actually look up pretty far. That's not too bad. And he can look down that far. Wow, I'm actually impressed that I just realized that. He can actually look up pretty good. His arms can go out this far. It's standard Revelations articulation, of course. No butterfly hinge in the shoulder here. And he has his biceps swivel down to his double jointed elbows, which gives him a nice range. He has his wrist swivel, and then his wrist joint is side to side, which mine, like I said, they're stiff, but they go side to side. He is a sword wielding character. His hands should go up and down. Up and down. Come on, guys. Up and down. You guys can, I know you guys can make them to where they have it up, the up and down hinge. I just don't know why you guys won't. At least one hand. Doesn't matter, right, left, whatever. Just give him a sword holding hand. Then down to the legs. He can do the splits thus far, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all whatsoever. And then he has himself his upper thigh swivel. He has his double jointed knees. And then he has his boot cut. And then down he has his ankle articulation, and his foot can move back thus far and then move forward that far. Overall, not a bad looking figure. Not bad at all. Very nostalgic, very nice looking as far as a good looking Tri-Klops like this. But like I said, guys, leave in the comments down below who you think this guy resembles. If you do get the answer, I will definitely shout out the person who got it right. So give me a second. I'm gonna put his tunic and all that stuff on him and the alternate head, and we'll take a look. All right, so here he is in his cult uniform, praising technology. I mean, I get it. I mean, you know, he's there. That's I do whatever. I just, yeah. Sorry. As far as a cool figure, he's a cool figure. I mean, even in this weird getup that he has, I mean, he loves PlayStation. I mean, all you need, you know, he just forgot the X's here. You know, he's got the button controllers right there to tell you what buttons to push to get him to move the way you want him to move. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. But I mean, you know, you go from that cool looking regular Tri-Klops to this. I mean, he looks good in this. Don't get me wrong, he does. But that's just not my meat and potatoes on this. So yeah, I mean, I can laugh and make jokes and everything else on it, but here he is. Come to me, my jungle friends. Yeah. Anyway, let me just pop off his hand here. And the gauntlets, these bracelets, I mean, on the one hand, this side here, this moves. This side doesn't. So anyway, pop this on, and then you have you know, psychotic man who wants everybody to embrace said Screech. Is that Screech from Saved by the Bell, or is that bird? I think it's the bird. I don't know which, but anyway. There he is with his sword. Yeah, I mean, he holds it. It's not gonna fall. But as all good cult people, you gotta have that blade. You know, gotta shed that blood. All right, guys. So that is going to be the review on this guy here. And I know I say that, but let's get into the articulation. I don't want to skip over, or not the articulation. Oh my God, I can't think today. Let's get into some reviews. Yeah. Okay. Once again, let's try this one more time. Let's get into taking a look at some comparisons with some other figures, and then, and only then, can we end this review. Here's how he compares to McFarlane's Red Hood. Here's how he compares to Revelation's King Grayskull. Here's how he compares to the Marvel Legends Thor Love and Thunder. Here's how he compares to Love and Thunder Star-Lord. Can anybody come help unzip me out of this dress, please? King Grayskull, Thor, Red Hood. Anybody think that you can come unzip me out of this, please? I'm having a hard time getting this zipper. I think it's stuck. Think you guys could help me? All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this review on the Masters of the Universe Revelations Tri-Klops and his whole ceremonial garb, you know, attire. Yeah, I mean, look, I like the figure. I don't want you guys to think that I don't. I do like the figure. This line is actually growing on me because they're putting out some good figures like Tri-Klops, like King Grayskull, like Stinkor. I'm not gonna say that they're not, but you know, just certain things, in my opinion, they could have not done. But I know, I get it. It's part of the show, so they do. I mean, it's not like he looks horrible with it on. I probably will never display him with it like that. Maybe I will. I don't know. That depends. Maybe I'll get tired of him being like this and I'll display him, you know, with the ceremonial garb on. But anyway, I hope you guys like the little, you know, funny I tried to do in there with it. Yeah. You know, there's no pros or cons. I mean, there's no cons with this, I should say, because it's, you know, standard. Like I said, Revelations, you know, articulation. Excuse me. So anybody who's into this line and is buying it, they already know what the articulation's about. The sculpting is very well done. I have to give that to them. They did a fantastic job with it. But as far as do I think that they could have, you know, a little pet peeve as far as, you know, the triangle eye, or, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, he's not a buffoon. The character's not a buffoon, so I want to put that out there. You know, Tri-Klops is actually a highly intelligent character who you know, did all of Skeletor's tech, like I said before. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to get into all that nonsense I already did before. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Listen, I am going to be doing a live soon, and I will put a post up, so keep your eye out for that post. There's going to be some rules to enter this contest, okay? So one of them is you have to go back to the King Grayskull video, watch it, and comment on the I purposely did something in there. If you guys can tell me what that is, leave that in the comment of the King Grayskull video. You can automatically enter into the contest itself. The other thing is, if you comment on this one here also of the Tri-Klops video and tell me who he resembles in real, you know, a real person in real life, who does he, you know, who I think he resembles. If you leave that in the comment of this video also, that will automatically enter you into the giveaway as well. Anybody else who doesn't want to do all that nonsense, you're gonna have to just put all in on one of these 2 videos, and then you can get in. But I'm gonna post that also, so that way it's written, it's there, and then you guys will know when the live is gonna be. You guys can all come and join. Thank you so much, everybody who are still with us and still watching these videos. I appreciate all your guys' support, and all to the newcomers as well. Thank you so much for your support and love that you guys have been showing lately. I really do appreciate it. With that being said, guys, please like, subscribe, share, and as always, leave a comment down below. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything that I'm putting up. And as always, guys, I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip.